also have to tell you guys. I don't know. I'll do that in a second. I'll pull this up. Well, welcome to the second session, another 2096. Post-apocalyptic role-playing game set in the not-so-distant future. Intelligence is rewarded, stupidity is punished. This is my world, but these are your stories. Whatever you do, don't roll a 1. We're calling this Saturday Session 2. I gave up on naming things for now. Maybe it'll come later on. Last week's session was a bit rocky since I'm still trying to figure out streaming from the middle of the desert. So we're not streaming, we're recording. That way I can give you guys real sessions. Anyways. So I'm going to record, uplink, and see what Starlink can do. We've got 2 players with us today. Ryan, you've been playing for a while. Through other characters, happy you can join us. Why don't you tell us a little about John Doe, who you are playing today?
I'm Ryan. I'm going to be playing as John. John Doe is he's just your regular wasteland dweller. He used to work in a mechanic shop, repairing exosuits, any kind of technology that can be repaired by him. He's very fond of them. One day, his shop was attacked by a bunch of gang members who killed his employer. And he thought out to get revenge, to avenge his employer and the shop that he worked at.
Revenge. Always fun. Tark, this is your second session with us. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Why don't you tell us a little about who you're playing today?
I'm playing Arthur, wasteland survivalist, former bandit. He likes really big swords and money.
Cloud. His nickname's gonna be Cloud. Watch. Alright. We did have another player, but he dropped out before. So, for the 2 of you, you're gonna get 22 experience. 12 of that is for the last session, and then 10 of that is for your session streak, or your second session in a row. You can use that when there is, well, I hate saying a long rest, but you know, when there's a nice resting area or all that. Which we will do later. Since, yeah, we're going to do a little recap. Do one of you want to do a recap of what the last session was? Guess no, maybe so.
You can go talk.
You got
That's
this,
right.
John Doe.
Okay.
Come on, Ryan. Let's see how good your memory is.
Alright, so last time I believe, if I'm correct, we were hunting a desert worm. I think Tark was the one that was in the middle of the desert, and we were placing bets on seeing if he's gonna die or live. We successfully acquired the sandworm, and I won the bet because he lived. Then after we called the pickup team, which arrived late, and well, didn't arrive at all. So we went and checked on them, and found they were destroyed, all killed by, I believe it was a groomer. Was it a groomer?
Yep.
And then after we Tark killed it with the fucking fusion blade, massive fusion blade that he took off from the back of the pickup team, and now we're back at the base, and we're gonna talk to the owner of the place to tell him what happened. And that's it. That's where we left off, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think, weren't you guys still in the desert? I don't think you guys made it back yet, right?
And
We
we're
didn't.
driving back at the end of the last session.
Yeah, I think you just
Okay.
slaughtered the worm. You butchered it. You grabbed what you could and put that on the flatbed, if I recall, and then you were heading back. While Aiko was pretty much drinking worm shine and being useless, I believe, is pretty much what he was doing. Tark, how tall? Describe like how big your character is. Obviously, with 12 strength and the Buster sword. Like, what's his height?
3'2". No, I was kidding. He's like probably like 6'3" or something like that.
All right. Short style. Playing a dwarf, are you? Yeah, so he's got a fairly massive build, I expect. Or not, I don't know. Either way. Anyways. Let me see. Yes, according to this lovely map, there's not much of the maps right now for you guys, but there are two vehicles. As we lost a player, it is pretty much you and Aiko out of the 9 desert hunters that went out into the desert to worm hunt. You finished taking what you could of this massive desert worm. Unfortunately, what you could take is probably only like 30% of the worm, but you do not have the means to carry the rest back as you all head back, or start to head back towards the base. Aiko has pretty much been useless, as I said. He was continuing to drink worm shine and chomping on what looks like worm jerky. Something you guys have a lot of. Who's driving what?
I was driving the flatbed, I think.
Yeah, and I think I was driving the main vehicle.
Sand Brawler. Alright, yeah, I remember the comms were open between the vehicles and your suits, I believe. Both of you have full suits of armor, right?
I have, but my legs are not armored.
Interesting. That's gonna be fun. Okay. You'll see why in a little bit. As you lane a course and head back, Aiko walks up, to you, John Doe, since he's in the vehicle with you. He kind of looks out the window, or the windscreen. Once again, the windscreens are not transparent. They're solid, but they project what's on the outside inside. So he looks looking around, he looks at you, scratches his head. Where are the other guys?
You forgot? They're dead.
He looks very shocked, like this is the first news. Like, first time that he's heard of it. What do you mean they're dead?
They got fucking decapitated by a fucking groomer. His target killed him. Fucking, did he not? Don't you remember what happened? Were you
Kinda
that shit faced?
He scratches his head and looks at the bottle of Wormshine, which is gone, in his hand. Hold on, you said a groomer?
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would there be a groomer out here? We're in the middle of the fucking deep desert. There's no groomers out here. That makes no sense.
I don't fucking know. But right now, everyone is dead. We are the only survivors.
You're here. What happened to the worm? We got the worm though, right?
Yeah, we got half of the worm.
Who else? Who else is alive? Just us?
Well, Tark is alive as well. He's in the back. He's driving the flatbed.
He waves his hand over the comm. Tark, you back there?
No.
Then who am I? He looks very confused.
Guess this is Tark. This is Arthur.
Arthur, sorry.
Oh,
See,
oh yeah, it's Arthur. My bad.
Arthur, what happened? You took the worm out? He holds his head again, John Doe. He's in pain.
Yeah, we fought some giant sand creature that killed the other crew.
Did you
And,
did you guys
Yeah,
recover the bodies at least?
I harvested what I could from it.
Yeah, but what about our guys? Where are they? You didn't leave them out there, did you?
Yeah.
He sits down next to you, John Doe. That's
I
not
look-
good.
I look
Where are we?
furious.
How far are we? Can we get them? We can't leave them out here. If we go back without them, God, you know what's gonna happen? He looks around, and you see him reach under the console, John Doe, and he pulls out another bottle of Wormshine, taking a swig.
I snatched it out of his hand.
Give me an attack roll.
With fucking pleasure.
I was gonna say speed, but just give me an attack roll.
And speed, it would be very bad. Oh, I got it. It's fine.
All right, you have no problem grabbing the bottle from him. He kind of looks at you like, "What the fuck?"
I fucking point at him with the ball. I say, "This is what we made you useless. Don't drink during the job." And I just close the bottle and put it in my backpack. But hold on, do I have a backpack? No, I don't. I just put it somewhere far away from him.
All right. As you turn to take the bottle and put it somewhere else, you suddenly hear psh, as you look over and you see a luminescent mist from a stim you just took. It wasn't the fucking Wormshine. Anyways, how far are we from them? We need to get them. We can't leave them out here in the desert. I wouldn't leave you guys out here.
How long have we been driving? Omar?
Give me a d12.
Okay.
Because they were a couple kilometers, I recall, from where you guys killed the worm as they were coming in. So probably 5-10 kilometers.
All right. I know.
Oh, you're doing good with these 12s. All right, you're probably like 2 kilometers away, we'll say, from that area, and it's not really out of the way. You can kind of head towards it and scoop them up as you head back towards your main course. Meanwhile, Arthur, you can hear all this as the comm is open too.
Alright.
I guess. Do you head back towards the bodies?
Yeah, I head back towards the bodies.
Arthur? The
Yeah.
sand brawl in front of you starts to change course. It's heading a little bit.
Yeah, I'll follow along.
All right. You head back to, well, where the bodies and the groomer was last at. However, as you near the location, you do not see bodies or the groomer. As Aiko looks over at you, John Doe, are you fucking kidding me? What are you trying to pull here?
It should be here. This is where it all happened. What the fuck?
Obviously, something came by and messed with it.
He's now standing up in the sand brawler. looking around. Sandworm, maybe?
Fucking that big to take out to eat the groomer as well?
You two, give me perception checks.
Me, both of them?
Arthur and John.
Alright. Okay, what is my perception again? Oh yeah. I always have a penalty of -1 because I'm always wearing my gas mask.
Oh, that's right.
But I see all.
I got 13.
Okay, let me see. Hold on. That's what I need. Where is... Bear with me one moment. Alright. Are you guys staying in the vehicle, or are you getting out to look at the area?
I don't want to get out. Something obviously moved them. It might be in the area.
Ico's kind of grunts. Yeah, I mean, they're not here anymore, and I don't see any signs of worm or anything.
Yeah,
I just
I look at Ico and I tell him to stay in the sandbar while I go from the top and look there at the area.
Okay, he says. So you're stopping and taking a look out the turret, or getting a better vantage point? Alright.
Yes, sir.
So with that, like I said, you don't see any signs of, well, you see no worm sign. You see no drag marks or anything else. The only thing you do notice is a scorched area. As you continue to look around the desert, something catches your eye in the distance. At first, you think it's a tree or maybe a desert cacti. It's probably like, we'll say like 5 kilometers or so it's tough to see at this range. But you see something.
I go on comms and I say, guys, there's something in that direction 5 clicks out.
Something? What do you mean something? Like something that's gonna shoot at us? Something? A sand barge? Like what's something? That's pretty vague up there, John.
I don't know. It resembles like a cactus or something like that.
You kind of hear it chuckling. You guys want to place a bet on what it is?
It's something that's gonna kill us.
Yeah, you guys should shoot it with your gun.
There it is.
Anything and everything out here wants to kill us.
300 credits. That it's fucking something that's gonna kill us.
As you say that, the sand brawler starts to move, heading towards it. As Ico sets a course. Stay on that gun, just to be sure. I'll take your bet. 300 credits. That's so cheap. He mumbles under his breath. Not even a pair of socks.
As I said before, all gambling should be done in socks.
Should be.
How many sacks have you got now?
How many pairs? Arthur, are you following the sand brawler as they...
Yeah, I don't want to get split up.
Alright. Good call. It takes a little bit of time as you continue to cross the desert, slowly driving over these, well, rolling sand dunes. As you get closer, well, you see a few others. 5 in all, in a row equally spaced apart. As you get closer, you quickly realize that they are not cacti or trees. They are the missing members of your crew, splayed open and hanging from metal posts. Each one, well, about 7 meters tall. Well, that's really not good, Ico says from the front.
What the fuck is that? So, can I take like a picture with my internal com or something like that?
Yep. Of course you can. Yeah.
All right, I take a picture of that. Ka-ching.
Well, we're not getting them down from there, unless one of you has a big ladder that I don't know about.
Or we could just cut from the bottom with the fusion blade.
Yeah. I'll hop out. I guess cut the bottoms off so they fall over.
All right, I'll stay on the guns and keep a lookout.
All right, Aiko. Sighs, but gets out with you as you cut the posts that are holding your crew. Give me a bravery check, all of you. I'll do it for Aiko too, because
Okay, the Aito is on drugs.
yep, he is. But still, it's not a pleasant
Okay.
sight. That's what I'm getting at, I guess.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's fitting. John Doe, you're definitely a little unsettled as you're looking around. A second. Arthur, your stomach turns a little bit, but you're able to continue as you're focused on, well, cutting down with your oversized fusion blade. 1 second. Alright. Alright, it takes you a little bit of time to get the bodies off of said poles once they're down. Not to hack down the posts with your fusion blade, your oversized fusion blade, and your strength, but to actually retrieve the bodies. You guys, I guess Aiko probably has something in the Sand Brawler to carry the bodies. Body bags, as it would, for some reason. John Doe, give me a perception check. You're at a disadvantage because of your
Yes,
current
sir.
state, but
I am very scared.
that's good enough.
17. What do I see?
As they finish bringing the bodies towards the Sand Brawler, you see something on the horizon. It looks at first like a haze, like a sandstorm or perhaps a plasma storm approaching. But this, well, the more you look at it, the more you realize it's a little different, as it seems to be a glimmering smoke coming towards you.
Guys, we got company! Flying vehicle in the air, front!
How we finish loading the bodies?
You are finished loading the bodies.
I'm gonna hurry up and hop in the other vehicle. Like, let's get out of here.
With the bodies loaded, you set a course, and you continue to follow the Sand Brawler. It's really much bigger than your truck. I gotta fix that sizing. As this, well, it's not a vehicle, like I said, it is a haze on the horizon. It looks like a large cloud of glimmering smoke approaching you. As Aiko, are you still on the turret there, John?
Yes, I am still on the turret.
As Aiko sets a course kind of away from this cloud. However, it seems to be moving faster than you, as it looks like it will envelop you. Sean, I don't know if you want to be up there when this thing hits. I don't know what it is.
Fuck it! And I just jump back in and close the hatch above me.
Alright. You jump into said Sand Brawler and seal it up. Arthur, you see John jump out of the turret and go back in. Once again, we'll just say the comms are always on. That way you can hear what's going on each of the vehicles. It makes the most sense. Your vehicle, well, once again, the windows are not transparent. They are solid with the ability to project. So you're pretty confident that yours is, well, sealed up. Or is it?
Oh no.
As the shimmering smoke starts to envelop the vehicles, limiting your sight greatly as it overtakes you. We're going to do driving checks for Aiko and Arthur.
Good luck, gentlemen.
I mean, once again, these things are not hard to drive.
Yeah, true, but it just takes a match one to ruin everything.
I don't know what you're talking about. Aiko comes back and pretty much keeps his speed up to, well, he tells you what their speed is to keep it constant so that, you know, obviously you don't crash into him. He does slow down, though, as visibility is lowered. This is gonna be fun. John, what are you doing back there while these two are driving?
And trying to see if I can see anything out of the windows.
You see a cloud of shimmering smoke envelop all around you. As you're looking out
Look at them.
through the transparent, well, you know, the projection of the outside, there's a weird crackling effect that starts to happen. It kind of looks like, well, I guess energy coursing over the window, where the window would be, as it starts making a crackling sound as well.
Oh, I think I can say I think we should shut off everything.
Stop in the middle of this? You gotta be crazy. It's not like a sandstorm.
I think that's electric, and if this hits us, everything will be down, I believe.
Arthur, what do you see back there?
I see he fucking, and it's crackling. It looks like it's starting up with electricity.
Arthur, do you think we should stop?
Sure.
Let's do intelligence checks. Including Aiko.
Good thing John Doe is a smart cookie, unlike Baldric. Fine.
Baldric, what?
1d10.
Those 13's all over the place.
Yeah, I'm not smart. I'm smart.
Alright, John, you are smarter than Baldric. Congratulations. What you're looking at, as you're looking at it, it doesn't appear as energy. We'll even say that you touch it and you feel like a tingling. However, it looks like whatever this smoke is, it's starting to eat away at the outside of the vehicle. As Aiko slows down.
I scream, oh, fuck. Full speed now. Get us the fuck out of there.
What the? You just told me to stop!
I was wrong. I was so wrong. It's eating us.
Well, that's not good. As he starts to accelerate. Arthur, try to keep up!
I got a 5 on my driving check.
Go. Sweet. Well, I mean, that's better than Sir Stim over here. I go. Alright, so Luckily, there were nothing out here, well, that you could see except for rolling sand dunes. It's not like you're going to fall off a cliff or anything. As you try to keep pace, you can just make out the rear lights as the shimmering cloud around you, starts doing some damage to your vehicles. I should, sorry, I got it right here, hold on. Let me see what it's doing. Let's see if I can do this right. Roll 12, where is it? Oh, pretty close. Let's go for the one. Alright. On. And then give me a luck check, everyone. Because luck is always, you have all these skill checks, but it comes down to luck. It really does. 280.
How lucky are you, Bob?
220.
I'm lucky.
You know what? Those are okay. Or are they? Damage, hold on. Damage 2. Arthur, as you're following the lights, suddenly the projection on the windscreen starts to glitch. You see the similar crackling effect, kind of like glass breaking, start to course over the windscreen as it starts to glitch out, becoming solid, back to transparent, and to solid. What do you do?
I'm gonna radio them and be like, I can't see. You'll have to tell me if they keep going straight or not.
John, get back there! Make sure he's still behind us!
Well done. And I run to the back and try to see if he's still there.
He is. However, he's pretty darn close.
Arthur, I see you're very fucking close from us.
What?
You're very close from us.
Okay, just slow down then.
Echo
Slow down
speeds
just
up
a bit.
a little bit as he matches, once again, distance. John, you notice on the back, looking out through this window, the same kind of glitch happens, but it doesn't appear to be as bad. Obviously, because, well, you're not going into it. It's kind of bellowing the smoke around it. If anything, give me a perception check. For John.
Alright. I see nothing.
That's too bad.
What was up? I see nothing, man.
Arthur, give me another luck check. Just need over 12. That's alright. The windscreen continues to glitch. I was gonna say Baldric, but John, you failed to notice. As suddenly the sand brawler slows down. It brakes hard. Fuck, sorry! And the back of, well, Arthur, the windscreen comes back as you see the back of the sand brawler right in front of you. Give me a speed check.
Alright. Rolling all my worst stats here.
Like,
Oh
come on,
boy.
something. Alright. You're gonna hit the back of the sand brawler, but it's not gonna be that bad. Or is it? Oh, hold on. That's good for me, bad for you. Alright, you smack the back of the sand brawler, which is, once again, heavily armored and all that fun stuff. John, give me a speed check.
Oh boy.
As you look out the back, he brakes. Suddenly, you see the vehicle right there. As it hits the back of the sand brawler. And... yeah, fortunately, you are quick enough to brace yourself as it smacks the back pretty darn hard. Although the damage. Luckily, there are no engines in the front of it. As the sand brawler, you hear Aiko swear from the front, and he starts to accelerate again. Sorry about that! The sand brawler is currently, well, I should say the follow. Arthur, you are currently, I guess, best way to describe, yeah, you're stuck to said sand brawler. As he accelerates, so do you.
Now I go back to position and try and see if he's still out there behind us.
Oh, yes, he's right there. He's literally attached to the back of the sand brawler at the moment.
Oh, I say to Aiko that we don't need to worry about the fucking flatbed anymore.
What do you mean we don't have to worry about it?
He's attached to us.
Arthur, after the quick slap against the sand brawler, you're looking back out and you see the windscreen turn transparent again. It looks like the slap not only fixed it, but you notice something interesting. That a lot of the smoke is actually now, well, it's the sand brawler is pushing the smoke away from you so that it does not envelop you. So you can see now completely. Mostly the back of the sand brawler, but as you continue, Aiko continues to cuss as John, you hear another psh, and eventually, let's see, Arthur, you eventually break free, just as you exit the cloud of glimmering smoke. What happened to the worm?
I have no idea. Can I see the worm or no?
Not from where you're at, no.
I'll see if I can see
I
it.
have no
out the
idea.
back.
Its scales, it kind of looks like, well, its scales took a lot of the damage, but luckily they are so thick and hard, as you know, it doesn't look that bad. If anything, the scales were damaged. You think that the actual meat was safe, just like how the sand brawler was keeping the smoke away from you. The cab of the truck was keeping the smoke away from most of the worm, or at least, the big, large cut open end. Do we need to stop? Are you guys all right? Aiko asks.
No, let's keep going.
I'm fine. Let's get the fuck back to base.
Good. John, get up here and drive. I need to take a break, he says as he gets up and starts
Don't
to
you
head
dare
back.
inject. I go and start driving and I tell him to not inject himself or get drunk.
Hold on. I didn't realize you were my boss.
I'm not your boss.
You hear as he jumps into the cot in one of the bunks back there. And yeah,
I fucking love him. I love him.
takes him up. Takes a little break. What's the time of day? That's one thing I forgot about. Do you remember? Did I tell you last session what time of day it was?
It was starting to be nighttime, maybe.
So this is evening, we'll say, at this point. Alright. You are a couple days from, well, the sandpit. As you have made it out of the cloud, nothing else seems to be coming for you. Or does it? I'd like an event roll, please, for the two of you. Just a straight D12.
Oh no. Alright, we're fine. Nothing happened.
Oh, it's pretty darn good. Arthur? Yeah, those are pretty decent rolls. So. Alright, is there anything you two would like to do as you traverse back towards the sandpit?
I gotta drive, so I can't really do anything else.
Fair enough, yep.
Fucking driving and thinking of ways of how to explain this to the department employee.
Alright, since it is a couple of days, we'll say that Aiko has switched spots, allowing like you guys to have rests. So there's three of you. In other words, one can sleep, two can drive, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
For a while. So he alternates with you. He's not a complete D-bag. So at least you have some rest. But it is for the most part, an uneventful trip back towards the sandpit. Which, hold on, do I still have the sandpit map? I do. Look at that. Oh, you're gonna love the sandpit here. That's the map I got for the sandpit.
Is the sandpit? Well, I mean, it's what you would expect. It is a sandpit after all.
Here, and since I have nothing written down for you, I'll just tell you what everything is real quick. The sandpit. I should read it too, I guess. That might be a good thing. Since you've never been here before, Tark, or I should say Arthur. Give me a second. Doesn't matter where it is on the main map, but it is on the edge of, well, civilization. Hold on 1 second. Let me find it. Settlements. The Sandpit, an outpost in the middle of the wastes, known for its high-quality desert worm and potent wormshine. It is home to a group of well-known desert worm hunters. Populated by only a few hundred, it is best visited by desert barge, as its main roadway is hard to traverse, covered by desert sands and awash with raiders. Basically, what do you have here? There's only a few structures, well, in this map of importance. You have, up here, I'm going to focus a couple times, up here. This is what they call the motel. That's what that is. That is main barracks and higher end living. Across from that you have, right here, that is the diner. It's like an old-timey diner with food. Then, underneath the motel, you have the strip, which has a bunch of, weapon shop, armory, supply, and a bar. Underneath that is the bank. It is also known as the pit boss's personal residence, as the bank vault was transformed into his personal stash and armory. Further south, you have a bunch of trailers and RVs, shipping containers. What would you like? And then all these three buildings over here. This is the garage, and pretty much where they process and make the wormshine and the desert worm. That's it. That's pretty much what the sandpit is in the middle of this vast desert. Not large, but it doesn't need to be. As you approach, you see the sand pit lights in the distance. As you grow nearer, you know that their alarms are blaring. As well, when the worm hunting parties come back, it's kind of a big deal. As you pull up to the main garage, the doors are opened. You see the typical gruff-looking workers watch as you pull inside. Are you pulling inside, Arthur?
Yeah, I guess so.
Full power.
Alright. You pull into the warehouse and come to a stop. The warehouse has the smell of, well, I guess the best way to describe it is like smoked meats. Or the smoke from a fire. As they are making desert worm jerky and worm shine. They quickly go over to said desert worm and start, well, slicing it into smaller parts and utilizing all of its pieces. As the Sand Brawler's doors open up and Aiko steps down, talking to a man. John and Arthur, what do you do?
Okay, now I climb on top of the vehicle and look around the area.
Alright, you're currently inside of the building.
Oh. Well, I'll just sit here and wait until we gotta move.
Arthur?
I don't really know the protocol, so I'll just follow John's lead.
John, basically, once you guys pulled in and stuff, like I said, they started to take the worm and clean and resupply and stuff. It's a couple of minutes later, Aiko calls you guys over to him.
Alright, so what does he got for us?
Kind of looks, well, he looks uncomfortable, obviously. I gotta go talk to the pit boss. I'll take care of this. I mean, you guys did a great job out there. I mean...
Wait, hold on. Before you go, take this, and I send him the picture of the men on the pike that I took.
Yeah. I mean, at least with the other guys out of the way, you guys got a bigger share. Here, this should cover it, and he hands you, swipes over, and sends you guys credits. Yeah.
God.
He takes out a stem and injects it. You both have 60,000.
Both have how much?
60,000. We are fucking balling.
It was alright pay.
Alright. Hey. No, that was. Especially, so, since the sand pit is pretty much situated in the middle of nowhere, a lot of people end up here kind of stuck, having to work for the pit boss, and he does not pay that much. Let me put it that way. So, typically, on like a worm hunting party like this, you'd probably make like 10 or 20k. So 60 is definitely decent. It's not, it also depends on the worm itself, because there's different levels of worms that you can get. If this was a prized worm, it would be worth, well, a ton.
I'm gonna come over there.
Because you guys didn't even get DM'd. I mean, there was really no... Did the Grimmer hit you, Arthur? As Aiko swipes over the vault cards or the credits to you, You see two of the pit boss's guards come up to him and escort him off towards the bank. From reputation, you know that it's probably not going to be a good talk, as the pit boss, well, he's not one to be trifled with, and he doesn't like losing his men. He walks off, leaving the two of you there as the worm is butchered and the vehicle is resupplied. What would you guys like to do?
Well, Arthur, you want to go to the bar, get a drink?
Sounds good.
All right then.
All right, with your newfound credits, think about it. It's probably been a week since you left too, which is pretty quick worm hunting expedition. The two of you cross the street and head up towards the strip. In front of you is the bar. As you walk into the bar, on the left side, on the whole wall, is, well, the bar. There are some bottles, glowing bottles behind the bar. There's some bar stools, and on the right side of the building, it's pretty much just a long rectangle. I think I did on a map somewhere. But we don't need that for this, I don't think. On the right side are tables and like little VIP areas. Most of the sand pits residents are, well, we're going to say they're not like high society. Even the mercs that are here, most of their armors are worn and battered. There is the smell of stims in the air as you walk in, with a mix of sweat. It's not a pleasant smell, but, you know.
Good thing I'm wearing a gas mask.
How are you drinking through the gas mask?
Well, I'm just gonna lift it a bit just so we don't see my face to drink.
Alright, you head up to the bar. What can I get you?
I'll get one workshop, please.
I'll take
You?
moonshine.
Well, that's one thing we got a lot of. He takes up pretty much what looks like a gallon jug and pours you guys some worm shine. We got plenty of that here, that's for sure. You guys just got back from that expedition, huh?
Yep. A fucking shit show.
What happened to the other guys?
I look at him and then I look back down at my drink.
I mean, you guys didn't cut them loose to get more credits, did you?
Fucking groomer got them.
Kind of chuckles. Why would there be a groomer in the middle of the wasteland?
I don't know, but when we came back through the bottom, after we fought the groomer, we found this, and I showed him the picture.
He looks very, well, disturbed at said picture. Who the fuck? Why? It looks like something raiders would do, but raiders wouldn't be out in the worm hunting grounds. There's nothing out there for him. He kind of leans over to you. He's like, I heard there's some kind of, well, android resistance group out there in the desert. Maybe that was them.
You think so?
I mean, well, why wouldn't they go after you guys too?
Fair. Well,
I mean,
once we covered the bodies, we counted like some kind of, I don't know, it was like a glowing, shimmering sandstorm, something like that, and it just started to eat away at our vehicles.
It sounds like some kind of nanite swarm or something. I mean, you guys aren't androids, right? You guys weren't replaced or something, were you?
Again, I pulled down my sleeve and I showed my flesh.
Androids have flesh too, he says. I'm just kidding, by the way. As he pours you another worm shot, both of you.
Swig.
Yeah, I'll drink it.
Alright, give me a second, let me check this. Is there anything else specifically you wanted to do here?
No, not really.
Do you think the pit boss is gonna call us?
John?
Nah, I'm just gonna drink.
No, Arthur, that was for that question was for John, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, I look at Arthur. I don't know. Got anything in mind?
What?
Could you repeat the question back? Sorry.
Okay. You think the pit boss is going to call us?
Probably yes. He's first gonna chew out Echo, then he's gonna chew us out.
Give me a second,
No
I'm
one's
trying
gonna
to-
fucking get out of here. No one's gonna fucking go away and scot free without any consequences. All three of us are fucked either way.
I'll
I
give you
mean,
1 second. I'm trying to. Yeah, keep going.
We did run into
Sorry.
a rumor and came out alive with at least some of the worm.
Yeah, but I don't know if the pit boss is gonna care much about that.
Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to find something. Where is that? Oh, why can't I find this? I've got way too much stuff.
Just look, Arthur, just drink your warm shot and hopefully things will, calm down.
Right when you say that, both of your comms go off. Sure enough, it's your presence as requested at the bank.
Speak of the devil.
Guess I'm going to the bank.
I finished my drink and I pay for it. I took two fucking glasses of warm shots, so how much is that?
Kind of just looks at you guys. He's like, I got this for you. Don't worry about it. As he goes and starts cleaning a glass.
Yeah, we gave him some pretty
Thanks.
valuable info.
Don't worry. The barkeep is always safe.
Alright, give me 1 more second. I just gotta find this spot. As you guys, once again, the bank is, well, it's not that far away. Literally, you walk out, it's the brightest, there is power at the sand pit, but nothing is as illuminated as, literally, it's like one of those old, any town you're in over here, those old towns, it's that kind of a bank. It used to be, well, a bank / town hall, I guess. It's the best way. The front of the bank, nice, there it is. Is well lit. Outside of it, it reveals a turreted armored vehicle with 3 of the boss's guards around it. One of which is leisurely reclined in said turret with his legs on either side of a large caliber munition. He puffs on a glowing stem as you approach, although he doesn't say anything. And even though the sun is down, he is wearing sunglasses. The 2 others are leaning against the vehicle's hood, uninterested in your approach. As you walk up the front of the steps, there are another 2 guards against the doorway, blocking the entrance, to the bank. They don't move as the 2 of you come up the steps. One of the guards appears to be chewing tobacco or a stem and spits some of it out on the ground as you get near. What do you 2 want?
The boss called us
boss
chuckle
wants-
nuts.
He looks over at his buddy. Oh, probably about that, yeah, you guys coming back. Yeah, that's fine. He steps aside. And lets you in. Still chewing on whatever he has in his mouth.
After AFK 1 sec, I'll just follow John for now.
Okay.
Alright.
John, give me a charisma check.
Yes, sir. Ooh, I'm not as charismatic as Bonky, though. Yep, I told you I'm not charismatic like Bonky.
As you're about to step inside, he puts his foot out and attempts to trip you. Give me a speed check.
Come on. Fuck yeah.
Alright, you are a speedy little bastard. You are able to get around him.
I give him a glare.
He kind of chuckles as you enter the bank. I'll describe it to you. I know, Tark's not here at the
Shouldn't
moment.
we wait for Tark to come back?
That's fine. Let's just go to, here, we'll just go a little break. I need to get another coffee anyways. Let me grab a coffee.
Alright,
Let's take a little break real quickie, and wait till he gets back, and then we'll continue.
alright.
All right. Wow, and everything's working right. All right. Yeah. As you guys were entering, one of the guards kind of put his foot out to trip John. However, John was quick enough to get around it. As you guys enter the bank's lobby, it is, well, it's a lobby. Fairly tall ceiling. The ceiling covered, however, by a hollow display that's constantly changing. The air around you is filled with luminous smoke. Different than what you experienced and encountered in the desert, as this is, well, from all the stims and smoke. In here, whatever the bank's lobby used to look like, well, is different from what it is now, as it's now more of a bar for the boss's men and personal guards. The teller stations were converted to a bar offering a much better variety than what you're used for in the strip or at the bar you were just at. Around the tables were the boss's men, who are gambling and just lounging about. As music fills the space, servers wearing close to nothing walk around, taking care of their wants and needs. On the right side of this lobby are large sweeping staircase that goes up to the second floor, the boss's personal residence. And standing up there on the balcony looking down was the boss himself, with a woman named Sierra by his side, his third in command. He doesn't appear to notice you, and he turns around, disappearing. Where are you guys going?
I guess we try and go up.
Okay. Nobody stops you as you ascend the sweeping staircase to the second floor, looking down at the lobby. As you walk up to his personal residence, you walk in. There's nobody at the door there. His residence is darkly lit, as there appears to be no windows. There are drapes that hang from the ceiling and cover the more private areas of the residence, however. You see the boss go over and sit down on a plush-looking couch in the center of the room. He watches as you two walk in.
I approach.
Same.
If there was an expression, or you were picking up, like, you're unsure what it is, as he just kind of looks indifferent up at you guys. You look around, you do not see Lyko anywhere at the moment. Just him and Sierra.
Does he seem to be like waiting for us to say something?
Give me a perception check, both of you. How about that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll say yes. I mean, it's a low score. He doesn't say anything. Sierra doesn't say anything either, as you two walk over, or towards him. Kind of just puts his hands behind his head, looks at you two. Do you, cat got your tongue?
Oh, hey boss.
No.
What's up?
So I heard that was a shit show, huh?
Yeah, but fortunately we managed to pull it through and not make a complete loss.
Yeah, he nods. He's like, you're absolutely right. You came back with, well, mostly intact worm. Big portion of that, too. That was pretty decent. Whatever you guys encountered out there, that smoke, didn't really eat away at it. So that's good. And also those parts you got from that groomer that you salvaged.
Yep.
You can give me a D12 to see how much, or see how good the parts were.
I rolled a 9 out of 12.
Right. He looks over at Sierra, who steps towards you two and hands you two vault cards. On it are another 40,000.
Fucking hell, we're getting rich.
Like, oh, sweet, thanks.
Well, those are from the groomer parts you salvaged. Some of the pieces we can reuse, and actually some of the pieces might actually help us to figure out what is going on out there. But Igo's taking a little time out. He'll be fine though. I mean, it's not his fault that, what happened, I guess you could say. Like you said, the vehicles came back, you got the worm, covered the bodies, got some parts off the groomer. Overall, it's a success, except for losing, 6 people.
So,
Yeah.
as I can show you the picture that we covered.
Oh, I already saw it. Aiko showed me. It's not, I don't think it's Raiders. Do you guys have any idea?
No clue, sir.
Didn't the guy in the bar say something about, like, android rebels or something? That might be in the area.
Yeah, maybe. We're not sure.
Boss kind of nods his head. Tell me a little more about the smoke that you went through. Aiko described it, but he was so hopped up on stims, he doesn't really know what the fuck he was looking at.
Well, for sure, it was messing with the electronics on the vehicles because it was making my screen flicker in and out.
We thought it was gonna discharge. It was like an electric charge, but it just started to eat away a bit at the vehicles.
Like acid? Or electrical acid? Or plasma? I don't know. I'm not a fucking chemist. Here's what I'm getting at. If there's a threat out there, what are we going to have to do? Send out heavily armed expeditions now to make sure this shit doesn't happen? Or looks over at Sierra. Somebody's trying to move in on my worm hunting grounds. Either way, we got to figure out what's going on out there.
Do you have any leads on people who might be trying to bump you out of your territory?
Like, I didn't think anyone would be that stupid enough to do that. It's not like we can't take care of ourselves. I'm gonna have to put something together, but I'm gonna want you two on it, since you saw all this firsthand. And Aiko, well, let's just say he's gonna take some time to get his head straight.
Yeah, you should talk to him about getting intoxicated on the job. He was out when we needed him the most.
Kind of wraps his fingers on the fucking arm of the couch. It's a nice plush leather. Oh, he won't be doing that again, don't you worry. I'm one for stims and having fun, but if it puts all the party in jeopardy, that just hurts all of us.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Well, take a couple days rest. When we have some information, and when I have a crew together, I want you guys to go out there.
Oh, can I keep this? I thumbed to the flensing thing.
Wait, the what?
The thing I took off the transport to swing at the groomer.
Oh, the big fusion blade.
Give me a... Yeah, he doesn't seem that bothered about it.
This thing's heavy, but it's what I killed the groomer with.
Kind of just looks at you, partly amazed that you can wield such a large, sword, bastard sword, whatever you want to call it, cloud. He kind of just nods. Yep. And doesn't say anything else.
Sorry, I was just making sure. I don't want to steal. I don't do that.
Well, I appreciate that. Who knows?
Oh, thank you.
We'll probably have a couple more worms. We'll probably find a couple more worms. A lot better having you wield that than on some kind of robotic arm. Anyways, I appreciate both of you.
Thank you for having us, boss.
Kind of looks over at Sierra, who starts to, usher you towards the door.
Alright.
Unless there was something else.
No, not really.
I can't think of anything.
Same.
Alright. She ushers you out onto the balcony. You are free to go on your way. Where would you guys like to go? I don't know if you've eaten or what you're feeling.
Oh yeah, we need to get food and water
Yeah.
and stuff.
I mean, we drank at the bar.
Yeah, but that wasn't water.
Water, not water, same thing.
Just keeping track of character vitals. Everything would be down. Your sleep would be up, but it's just too hard to do all that right now. So yes, you're hungry, thirsty,
Yeah.
and you could use a rest.
Do we have housing here? Of where a little place that we can rest at, or?
Well, you have a few choices, as the containers/trailers have sleeping areas. If you want to spend a little more, you can go over to the motel. And rumor has it that they actually have bioshowers there. If that was something you were interested in. Those are pretty much your options. So you can slum it, or you can go to the motel, which is across the street from the diner. The old 1950s looking kind of diner. Which pretty much sells desert worm burgers and desert worm.
Hey, you know what? How about we go and grab a bite?
Yeah, sounds good.
You head
Okay.
across the street over to the diner. Now, once again, the street, it's not that far. It's like a 5-minute walk, not even. A second. Let's just do this. Give me perception checks, both of you, please.
Best I
Damn,
can
you
do.
can see better than
Jesus.
damn.
Yep. All right.
Wow.
On your way over towards said diner, once again, you're going by I'll just call it the warehouse, the garage, pretty much where the vehicles are stored, and the warehouse where, obviously they make all the worm shine and stuff. There are some lights. It is night. However, I'll say it's like above the warehouse. Something catches your eye, Arthur. It's probably about like 20 centimeters or so in size, as you see a drone. Now, drones are not uncommon in the sand pit. However, they're definitely not common, as pretty much the pit boss and his security use them occasionally. However, this one does not look like the other drones, at least from what you can make out, as it is kind of dark.
Does it seem to be like following us?
It is over the warehouse, so it's off to your right. And it does seem to be focused on, well, you guys, from what you can tell. Not that there's a direct, camera or anything pointing towards you.
Yeah, I'll nudge John and point out to him. Like, hey, there's
But
a
yes,
drone.
it seems to be following you.
It's following
Okay.
us.
Yeah. What's following us?
That drone over there, I'll point at.
What the fuck is he doing?
As soon as you pointed towards it, you said? Or pointed
Yeah,
out?
so John can see it, yeah.
How subtle are you being?
I'm gonna try to,
Yes.
I'll try to be subtle. You want some sort of, check or something?
Yeah, we're gonna do, I'd say it's sneak, but there's not really a sneak. Hold on, just give me a d12 versus mine. How about that?
What D12 versus D12? Who will win?
I rolled a
That's
2.
just-
4-2.
All right.
Oh,
So that makes sense because yeah, you are pretty subtle as you kind of like gesture over your shoulder towards the corner. It takes you a minute there, John, but you are a moment, I should say, not a minute, a moment for you to actually focus. However, you finally see it. The second you look at it, though, it kind of bobs its way out of your view, your line of sight, and momentarily, well, I'd say momentarily, but it disappears. What do you
I
want to do
think the
about it?
pit boss. I think the pit boss is keeping an eye on us.
Probably.
Yeah. Let's just go
Give me
and
a-
eat.
I was gonna say, give me intelligence checks for this one.
Okay. Both of us or just one?
Yeah, both of you, because you're both
Okay.
Jesus.
Ah, shit.
All right.
I have
Yeah,
a
you
luck
are.
of 2, but somehow I roll
I-
high all the time.
I didn't put the
Yeah.
I didn't
All
put the
right.
plus 5.
You get a 0. You get a 1 right there, Ryan.
Yeah, fair.
Arthur. Yeah, basically with your roll, like I said, the drone does not look like anything you've seen at the sand pit before. The drones that the pit boss does use are completely different. This one being, well, pretty dark and angular. I guess more angular than the other ones, which are kind of like saucer shaped. We'll just say that. So you have a hunch that it is whatever's looking at or watching you, or whoever is controlling that, it's not the pit boss. As you notice it again, as it kind of like bobs and follows you ever so subtly on the edge of the building, trying to keep, out of your line of sight.
I don't think that's what pit bosses.
What makes you think that?
Well, he doesn't have anything that looks like that or that's sophisticated. I
I
haven't-
sigh and I say, you want me to take it down?
I got an idea. We'll split up, and then like we'll circle around, and then whoever follows the other one will try to like catch it.
I could just hack it if you want, but sounds good to
Oh,
me.
if you can
Let's do
hack
it.
it, go for it.
Okay. John Doe finally is gonna try hacking. He has everything for it. Alright.
Give me a hacking check.
So I would like to try and hack the drone, if I can.
Give me a check. Remember, what's your level, your hacking level?
Alright, so just a 1 D12 plus 1. Because
And it's your
that's my
intelligence.
hacking.
Remember. So yeah, it's
That's my
intelligence hacking.
intelligence.
Yep. Yeah, intelligence hacking plus your skill level, and then any upgrades you'd
okay.
have. But if you don't have any, then it's just
Oh.
straight.
I do. Wait, no, wait, I don't think that can. No, I just did that for hacking. No. Alright. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
it'd have to be like
Fuck.
ships and stuff.
Shit.
Huh. All right. Give me an endurance check. It's not a 1, but it's still pretty darn low.
Come on, John. Show me your strength.
I should actually.
Oh, I failed. I didn't put the plus again. I failed. I didn't put the plus. Oh. God
Does he get
damn
butt
it.
kicked by a drone?
Yep.
Drone just.
All of that
Sorry.
because I didn't put a plus.
Give me a second. Let me do math here.
Oh boys, it's big boy damage, isn't it?
Well, let's just see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna fucking. Alright, you fail your hack. You could take, damn, you could take 23 points of damage.
Oh,
Because you were hacking using an internal comm, right?
no. I'm playing not my internal com. I'm
So you're just
my,
using regular? What are you using? Tell me.
I was using a hacking chip.
Okay, so you do have a hacking chip. But it's connected,
And I-
remember, to
Yeah.
your internal comm. So it
Yeah,
goes
I also
through
have a
that,
defense
right?
barrier. I have a defense barrier as well and a memory module, but that's it.
You do have a defense barrier? Alright, so that
Yeah,
should limit.
V1.
Well, I think it's what level is it though?
1.
Hold on, I gotta pull up a chart because that's a
It was the
fucking lot of
cheapest one I could afford.
damage. Give me a second. Where is this? Come on. Nope, that's not it. Hacking chips. I just want to see what I have down. Might not. Hacking barriers. Level 1 barrier.
Yeah, level
It's
1.
got. So you have 3 points of defense. I believe.
That's 25. That's just 20.
And then that is enough damage to, let's see, give me an endurance check.
Alright.
Is that a...
Hold on. Let me make sure I put the plus this time. Okay, I put the plus. There we go. That's 12. I'm fine.
Wow, alright. You can take 10 points of health.
Nice.
As you go to hack that, it's instantly, well, its own barrier activates and sends a surge your way. Luckily, however, it doesn't fry your barriers or any of your components, which is pretty much what it was going to do. As you see it quickly, well, it juts up into the air and heads towards you. You see a glowing coming from it. Let's do initiative,
Oh, fuck me.
as that was enough to jumpstart it. And hold on, turn order. Nope.
What do you
I
roll
put
again?
out
The
my-
D12?
Yeah.
No,
if
no,
you,
no.
Oh, yeah.
Pull out your
I was gonna
token.
say if you got your token out there, it should
Oh yeah.
you should be able to just hit the initiative, and it will should be there. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. John Doe, did you go? Yeah.
Yippee! John Doe.
Hold on, I need an icon for that. Is there anyone else on the board? No. Token. Give me token. No. You'd think I would know how to use Roll20 by now, but still, every time. Wow. Oh, that's bad large ground. There you go. Better. Just for, what you got there? Just add to turn. Yes. Oh, zipper.
And I don't think we're going first.
See what it's gonna do. It is going to pull up my NPC attack charts. Nope. Charts. Let's use charts. I have them. Might as well use them. Where is it? Creature attacks.
Oh god, fucking 1v1 me draw, and I started front. With a fucking fail.
Alright, it charges up. John. Doe, you're up.
I shot it with my little.
What are you shooting it with?
a revolver.
All right. It has a 4 armor, or hold on, you see it because it's small size. Its armor level is 5.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us, Pinhead. And I shoot. So 1d12 normal, or not 1d12 plus 1 because I'm not using full auto. 8, does it hit?
It does not.
9.
You fire at it. It is small because it is a small size. It is also very quick, so thus the armor level of 5.
Sick.
So you miss.
Alright, let's shoot again. And again, I miss.
You miss again. You fire 2 times. I'm going to say you're still recovering from, well, that attempted rehack of it. That explains why you missed.
Fair
Arthur.
enough.
How high up is it?
It's headed towards you, but it is probably like 4 meters off the ground.
I like try to jump and catch it in my hands.
You can. We're just going to treat it as a attack roll. Instead of like using your speed. Give me a luck check, please.
Oh my god. Please.
Alright. John Doe fires his revolver twice as the little drone's charging up and coming towards you rapidly. He misses. You go to jump and to grab it. However, the little thing is very nimble. You miss. You come down. You fall on your ass, we're going to say, and you lose your other action.
Okay.
However, you didn't break anything. You were close, though. You got a little less.
Oh, boy.
Let's do initiative.
Good god. 5. Oh, 12!
Jesus. Alright, you are unfazed from that. You are going to go first.
Yeah, seems so. I guess I'll try to catch it again.
Alright, another attack roll. Well,
My god.
how many fucking 12s have you rolled? Thus,
Too many.
well, it makes up for that one. Alright, you catch said drone. However, the second you grab it, like I said, it was glowing and it did charge up. You are met with a little bit of a shock. Just hold on, give me a second. I lost my page again. There it is. That's not it. So it will do. Let me do this first. Alright. You grab it. However, since it was charged up, you can take 12 points of health. And I need a well, you got a strength of 12.
Yeah, it's my best stat.
Yeah, give me a strength check anyways. I'm between endurance and like strength since it is zapping you.
What about,
But give me a
how
strength
about
check.
the average of both?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that.
Alright, that's
So it's
10.
kind of you grabbing it. Alright. Yeah, you get a little zap as it was charging towards you. You missed the first swipe. Come down hard. However, you quickly rebalance and go after it again. Grabbing it, you get zapped. However, you still have it. You have a small drone.
New item acquired. Small drone.
What would you like to do with it now that you have it?
Is
You have
it-
a second action?
Is it like a VTOL?
It is. All right. So, yeah, it is. It is what I say, about 20 centimeters in shape. It is angular. Its lev pads seem to be embedded in it, so it's not like, you know how your typical drone has like a quad, like VTOL. This one seems to have, just think of like a kind of a glowing light that should be around it. However, it's very subtle, almost like it's covered up or stealth. You can hear its lev pads crackling, but it seems to only have one that goes along the circumference of it.
I don't know what to do, so I'll try to disorient it by turning it upside down.
This be attack roll? Or just, all right. Let me actually give it. Let me do it. Chat. Hold on. I'm gonna do. We don't need to do anything right now. Let me see. Give me a second. All right. With your strength, you're able to turn it upside down. It not only disorients it, but it shuts it off. As you hear it powering down.
Maybe I'm the tech guru of the group. Oops.
What the fuck?
You have a little stealth drone upside down. Currently deactivated. That was very anticlimactic. I should have had it.
Well, you never know when you're gonna roll a 12 to hit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You grabbed it. Your strength. I'm like, yeah, okay. You take it. You turn it upside down. Guess what? It shut off. You have drone. That concludes that combat for now. Unless you're, what are you doing with it? Are you keeping it upside down?
I'm like, John Doe, what do we do?
Probably remove the fucking left.
That was really muffled, what do you say?
Probably remove the left pads. Don't want it to take off again.
Alright, well, I'll keep it upside down.
Alright, I'll go to work on it. And I try and remove disconnect the power cable for the left pads of the drone.
Alright, you're gonna do all this right here, outside?
Oh, we don't have anywhere to go to. Oh, we could rent a room at the place and do it in the room, right?
Yes.
And we could do that. Alright, let's go on.
Alright. You carry said drone upside down. Like I said, 20 inch or centimeters is not that large. What's that, under a foot? So it is fairly small. You rent a room. I don't remember what rooms are for price. We'll go over that. It's probably gonna be a couple thousand credits. But you rent a motel room. I'm talking about a single, or they do have a couple of doubles. Or are you doing your own rooms? What are you doing here?
Let's get a double for you. Save money.
I could RP this, but let's not do that right now. I feel like there's other things we could be doing.
Okay.
You get a double room, we'll just say.
Yes, sir.
I guess Alright, that's fine. We'll figure out the price later. As you get a room. It's your basic, it's got 2 beds in it. It's got a rickety table. When I say motel, remember this is, the middle of the wasteland, the sand pit. This stuff is not, it's not like being an Omega where everything is polished. There's dust particles in the air and only like a light over the table as you step in your room. Remember, these are the more luxurious places to stay in the sand pit.
How much does the house
Put
in
it on the
Santa
table.
cost?
Jesus.
Oh,
Look
damn.
at that.
Well, I just
Really want me to look that up for you right now?
Oh,
A
I mean,
lot.
oh, is it? Okay. Is it more than we have?
Oh yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
So I think a lot more.
Remember, a pair of socks is what, 1,800 credits. So
Yeah.
800
you
credits.
can get your cost for lodging. Yeah, you're looking at like 1,000, 2,000 a night.
It's gonna be like 1 million.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
You could get a trailer for a couple 100,000 credits probably. But
I look at Arthur and I tell him to put the drone on the table, and I close the door and lock it.
I'll put it on the table upside down.
Maglock goes off. I'm looking for permanent living. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I know it's in here. I'm curious. All right. Give me an intelligence check there, John.
Oh boy.
And Arthur, is there anything specific you're doing, or you're just watching?
I'm not.
Fucking
I don't really have any.
disconnected.
I don't have any tech skills. So
Shit, I'm dumb.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'd probably break it if I try something.
How's it
I'm
perfect?
brain dead.
All right.
I am brain dead.
You sit and you watch as John starts to, well, look at this little drone with angular lines. That's pretty dark. You thought it was like dark looking at it in the night. Well, it's almost just as dark. It's kind of like this gunmetal gray, but it doesn't have like a lot of reflection on its, well, its exterior. The lev pad, once again, seems to be embedded in it and goes around the circumference of this drone. Unlike most vehicles in this world, which have like standard lev pads, which are around the exterior of it, there are different modules or units. This one, however, well, it's different. John, this, if there was a way to open it up, you're unsure of where and how to do that, besides cracking it like you would a crab.
I look at Arthur.
Basically, you can't
Alright.
figure out how to fucking get it apart.
I look at Arthur. Alright, look, I've never seen this kind of fucking thing before, and I don't know how to open it.
So we might have to
I
hire
don't
a
even know what it
professional.
is. Fucking maybe, yeah. I've never seen this before.
Alright, so we gotta hire a professional.
Yep. Yep.
Is there
I
even?
mean, if you want, I can try and hack it. I can try and hack it again.
I mean, you want to get your ass kicked again?
Yeah. It's third time's the charm.
Alright. You do you.
Alright, beep boop up, I am hacking you. Alright, plus. Oh
I'd
shit.
say you have a.
I'm gonna try and hack it again.
Okay, give me a hacking roll.
Plus
check.
10. Alright, everything's in order. Let's do this. I have
feel
it.
Wow. It's not what I wanted you to roll. But anyways, here.
Oh shit, my bad.
So I should be telling you the encryption levels, but then again, I feel like if you're going in to hack it, you wouldn't know necessarily. You know what I mean? Because it's encryption level of fucking 4 on this. So
Oh
remember,
shit,
for
damn.
every level above your hacking level is what, 4 points difficulty? 2 or 4? I forget.
I could see
4.
like knowing what it is like the first time you fail, so you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. So that's why I'll say, so you would know that it is a level 4 encryption at the moment. After that first stun. Yeah, like the first time you wouldn't know.
John, do you know anyone that lives here that we could ask?
Does John know Arbiter? Or
You both can give me an intelligence checks. How about that? Oh, and I looked up. So permanent living, a 2 by 2.5 by 2.5, 15 square meter place you can get for like 140,000 to own it.
100? Damn.
How big was it?
15 square meters. So it's only like, it's small. It's like the room you're in. I guess right now, the motel room.
Wait, 15 meters?
Still, that is a lot of money.
15 square meters. So it's 2.5 by 2.5, which is, hold on, I'll do it to feet. Ryan, what's 2.5 meters? Fucking 10 feet? About?
Yeah.
No, no, no.
I'm not too good with meters.
saying-
You gotta give me freedom units.
Yeah, I know. You know, I'm trying to be all
Hold on,
special
let
with
me-
meters. Yeah, it's like 10 by 10. 10 foot by 10 foot, so it's like the size of a bedroom, I guess.
Alright, so 2 meters you said? 2 meters is
2.5.
6 feet. 6 feet and a half.
That's it? You can't even put a bed in
that's
that.
it. That is literally 2 meters.
Alright, so it's a small fucking place. It doesn't matter at the moment. Anyways, I might have to adjust that chart. Do you guys roll intelligence? Yes. Would you roll 12?
Oh, I
rolled
didn't,
my-
sorry.
I got an 18.
It's alright, I'm over here looking at charts and graphs.
I got 14.
Alright,
Nice.
so the second, where'd it go? Nope. Damn it. Alright, so this strip with the bar has a couple of other places as well in it. Besides the weapon shop, armor, supply, lounge, and bar, there is a small, there is an area for, I don't really want to say like a specific like data broker, but there is what you would consider somebody who's versed in technology and hacking. A little more so than John is. You haven't met said individual, but you know that they are there. So there is somebody you can go to, yes.
Alright then, well, let's give him a visit, shall we?
Yeah, let's take the drone with us. I want it to get stolen.
Yeah, keep it upside down.
Alright, I will do so.
Are you open carrying the drone?
I'll like hide it under my shirt or something while I walk.
Alright then, well, I guess we're going.
Okay. Alright, you walk next door towards the strip mall. Sun's not yet up, so there is a bustle of activity, especially around the bar and the lounge. A couple people inside and outside the supply. What you're looking for, however, well, it's a smaller spot than both of them. As you walk in to what looks like, I guess the best way to describe it is like an electronics shop. You know, you got old stereos, TVs, and stuff. Things that don't really work. Not even like high-tech gear, from which you can tell. Behind the counter, which has a bunch of dangling tools connected to the ceiling, is somebody wearing a large pair of magnifying glasses. I guess that's the best way of describing it. Basically like sand goggles, but to magnify stuff you're working on. Like if you're soldering. You know what I'm talking about? There you go. That's basically what you're looking at.
Okay.
A man with bald hair who doesn't seem to say anything as you walk up to him, as he's focused on the job at hand.
Hey man, I think we got something that may interest you.
Ugh! He says as he continues what he's doing.
Look at Arthur and tell him to put it on the table, but still upside down.
I do so.
Give me, both of you give me charisma checks for this.
I actually have a decent.
Holy shit, I'm double 7. God damn. I'm the shittier
What
version
the
of
hell? Did you just get quad 7?
I haven't rolled
No,
yet.
Alright. It was like 7, 7, 7, 7, 1, 8, that's that. Alright. Perfect. Alright, you said drone. No, yeah, that's perfect. You set the drone upside down on top of the counter. Clearly, it distracts him enough, or whatever he's working on. Suddenly, there's a little psh of smoke that wisps into the air. God damn it, he says, clenching like his fists. He looks up at you two, and then over at the drone. Kind of pushing aside what he was working on. Where'd you boys find this?
In the
we
air
need-
following us.
We need it hacked so we know what's on it.
Looks at you two, looks at the drone. Hacked, do you? Never seen one like this.
It's a level 4 inscription.
Did you try to hack it?
Yep,
And
I
you're
got
still
my ass-
alive?
Yep.
Level 4. Level 4. Level 4, he says. As he kind of pulls up. He waves his hand, and suddenly there's hollows that pop up all around him. To you, it looks like a blank screen. As you have to be looking at the hollows from a specific direction. So you can't see what he's looking at, as a couple of them pop up around the drone. It's level 4 encryption, huh? Wait a second, I'm trying to find something. Where is it? Sorry, one moment. No, I don't want genetic storage facilities right now, do I? There it is. Okay. Well, that's yeah, that's a level 4 encryption, he says. It's like let me see. So what do you want? You want information? You want to know what this is? What are you looking for exactly?
What it is, why it was following us, where it's from, who sent it, whatever you can get.
Every information we get could be nice.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah. Takes a deep breath and sighs. Alright, it's gonna cost you a little bit. We're talking like how much are we talking here? We're talking like how much credits you got, he asks.
A number.
Just tell us the price.
It's gonna cost you like, I don't know, 12,000?
I
Yeah,
look
we
at
can-
our
I
thing
can do that.
and I'll pay it.
Like, alright. He kind of like puts his hands together, warms them up a little bit. You see him pull up more hollows around him. You got a data vault or something you want me to put this information on?
Do you sell those?
I have one on me actually.
Oh, okay.
I have a memory
that's-
module V1. Is that enough to store everything?
He's like, you sure you want the shit inside you? Because that's where the memory module is. Remember, it's an internal.
Yep, I know.
It's an augmentation.
How bad? I look at him. I'm like, how bad is it?
I mean, it's a level 4 encryption. I don't know exactly what kind of barriers it's got on there. I mean, I'd probably put it on a standalone drive
Yeah, fair enough.
instead of
How much
putting it in
do you
that.
for
I
that?
mean, do you, he says with a shrug, but
Do you have any of those for sale?
Well,
I do. He starts rummaging around and stuff. Give me a second. Where is it? Data vault. I just want to not screw you guys. This thing is. Where is hacking? Come on, data vault. Yeah. He pulls out like a used. You can tell it's definitely used. It's like, and he pulls out a new one. 2 or 6.
Well, the
2,000 credits or 6,000 credits for the new one.
Since you paid for the thing, I'll pay for the drive. I'll give him 6.
Alright.
Yeah, new one. That's smart. I don't know what was on that old one.
Probably porn.
Oh shit. Alright. He pulls up a couple more halos. He sets down the data vault next to it. Yeah, level 4 encryption, he says. This might take me a moment. I don't know. As soon as he says that, his head starts to go down to the, like, he looks down, and it appears that to you it looks like he fell asleep. Suddenly, and very quickly.
Looks like he's in. Guess we have to wait now.
Alright. A couple of seconds go by, and he picks up right where he was, what he was saying a couple of seconds ago. Yeah, I don't know. It might take me... Oh, never mind. Nope. Nope, that looks like... He looks over at the data vault, and you kind of see like a glowing around it. A ring. And then it goes dark. Well, that's everything I could get off of it. He picks up the data vault and hands it to you. Drone should be deactivated now, too. Most everything you want is on that vault. Kind of picks up the drone. He flips it up, right side up. Starts shaking it. Pretty solid little thing. You guys want this back, or
Yeah, we want it back.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
We don't know how it relates to the data yet, so we want to keep a hold of it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like I said, I didn't look at it. I just transferred everything off. There were a couple barriers I had to get by. You see him, his nose starts to bleed. I think little blood trickles out. Yeah, there's a couple barriers. Curious. I mean, it was level 4, but still, I don't... Anyways, there you go. You guys got your data and deactivated drone. So, kind of wipes his nose. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of this. He says.
And then, well, take care of yourself. Have a good night.
All right, let's get out of here and go back to the room we rented.
Yeah, to the room, and we'll see what's on this.
How much was the room again? I'm sorry.
This. Oh no, we only had a
couple thousand. I said I'd figure it out later for you guys, but
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be. It is. Hold on, let me pull up the list again. Permanent living. Where'd that go? Yeah, no matter how
No, not
many-
the permanent living. The room we rented.
Oh yeah. No, it was. It's on the same page as. That.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I've got. However, I keep losing my pages, so it doesn't really matter. And then I do have. I think even on the player pack, there should be a. On the back of it, under quick reference, there should be like average cost for lodging. I don't think it's even a couple thousand for that. Where is it? Miscellaneous pricing. It's not under that, is it? At least I thought I would give it to you guys. Maybe not. Alright, hold on. Cost for lodging. Yeah, we're gonna say it's like 500 credits for a night, whatever. Actually, this is the nicer one, isn't it? No, yeah, it's like 2,000. Sorry, 500 is like the fucking trailer.
All right, I'll take 1,000 off.
same as here.
Okay. For your privacy room, which is quite nice. Well, compared to the trailer and the other areas. All right. Give me a perception check as you two get back towards your room. To your room.
Yippee, 17.
There you go. 17 was close, but... Alright, as you go to open said door, well, it looks like the lock was opened by someone. As the door that you locked on the way out, so you locked it, is not locked at the moment.
I pull out my gun and I look at Arthur and like signal him to do the same.
I'll take the huge ass sword off my back.
And I slowly open the door, aiming my revolver down the hall.
Give me a d12 check for stealth. What would stealth be? Speed? I don't know.
So speed or d12?
Yeah, just give me a d12.
Uh,
The higher the roll, the
11.
slower. Alright, that's good.
I got average.
just the sheer size of this. Remember, so this is the new one, the fusion blade, right?
Yeah.
How do I describe this? Fusion blades glow very brightly. Just remember that.
Okay.
So they're not really stealth weapons. I could look up exactly what color, but I think it's an orange glow to it. I don't think they necessarily make noise from what I remember, but they're like beacons once you activate them. Or pull them out, I should say. Just to take it, for future reference and all that. Alright.
Like a lightsaber.
Noticing... Yeah, basically. That's definitely going to be noticeable from a far distance when you pull that sucker out. Unless it's a Darksaber, and then actually, no, that doesn't even work. Never mind. Alright, anyways. You slowly open the door. Your revolver is out. Perception check. Again. You notice the door? Now I want to see if you guys notice anything else. Ooh. Wow, Jesus.
I am very perceptive tonight.
Yeah,
I am very
both of you
perceptive
are
as
just
well,
fucking
goddamn.
killing it. Alright. You slowly and cautiously open the door, looking around the room. However, there is nothing in the room that seems unusual or out of place. Do you proceed inside? You also don't see anyone inside waiting for you.
Let's go in a staggered manner. I'll go in first. You watch my back, and then you come in. Sound good?
Alright then. Yeah, sound good.
Alright, I'll go
Good
in
luck with
first.
that.
Alright. As you enter the room, suddenly... No, I'm kidding. There is nobody in the room. As you look around... now, remember, this is not like motels nowadays where there's nice sheets and pillowcases and stuff. Everything's kind of, it's post-apocalyptic to Fallout. Tattered, like, worn. However, you do notice that things are slightly moved around as if somebody or something was in the room looking around for something. Just everything is kind of not exactly where it was. However, there doesn't appear to be anybody in the room, as they have already left.
Like, alright, it's safe, I think.
Yep. I go in and I close the door behind me and lock it.
The mag lock engages and the door is shut.
I look under the bed.
There doesn't appear to be anything unusual.
Does this room have a closet?
It does not, no.
Does it have
Just,
a separate room or a bathroom?
Just a small bathroom. Yeah, there is a small bathroom.
I'll check there next.
How about you?
Alright, you head in the bathroom. Perception check again. there's a lot of perception checks, but I'm not getting the results. Damn.
Yeah, I'm good, apparently.
Yep. Alright, you see nothing unusual or out of place. The bathroom is just as you left it, with the empty can of biofoam still exactly where it was before. The room is clear. You see no traps, nothing that, might hinder your lives.
Well, I don't know who the fuck was there, but we're about to find out. You got the drone and everything?
Do what?
You got the drone and the car?
Yeah.
Alright, put that puppy down, let's see what's in it.
I'll put it on the table, I guess.
Let's talk to do my magic. Wait, open ball car.
Alright, you're activating or opening the data cache.
Yes, sir. Let's see what's in it.
You're using your... Now, do you have an internal comm and an external? Or just an internal?
I just have an internal. Do you have an external, Arthur?
Yeah, mine's external.
Alright, let's just do yours because mine is gonna blow up my head.
Okay.
Alright, you set your comm term down on the table. John, give me a regular straight hacking check. Please.
That's John Doe, right?
Yeah.
What? What now? What did you say?
Hacking.
Okay.
Even though it's been transferred and unlocked, just give me hacking to see how gracefully you navigate through this data cache.
Let's go. Not swimming.
Okay. Now, what are you looking for exactly?
Who sent it and why?
Arthur. So, he sets the comm term down on the table. You see him kind of manipulate a couple of these screens, the hollow screens. And this is open so you can see it as well. It's not blacked out like it was in the brokers. We'll just call them the data brokers because that's pretty much what he was. As he starts to manipulate through screens, a lot of the data, well, it just looks like data. Ones and zeros of just unimportant information. As you pull up a couple of different panels, everything changes so that you can... Actually, do you guys have literacy?
I don't.
I don't. Do we know? I mean, like, we're intelligent. Do we know how to read?
See?
Wait, how do you hack
When I
if
added-
you can't read?
Yeah. I added literacy for a reason, because this is the wasteland. I mean, not everyone can read. I mean,
Well,
you can
no.
read. You can do computer code then, maybe we'll say. I mean, hacking equals code, right?
Yeah.
So, is reading the matrix different than actually reading? I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. I don't care. We'll just say that for all intents and purposes, I'm not going to do that right now. As you look, the ones and zeros change, and you're able to read some of the stuff. I'm going to need both of you to give me perception checks one more time to see if anything stands out or jumps out at you.
And that's 12. That's 12, told you.
Jesus. You guys are on fire with these rolls today. Can't even be upset
Thank-
about that.
Alright.
Arthur, you can give me a perception as well.
Come on, I believe. Nice. Good.
7.
Lucky number 7.
Alright. It's not like you find a calling card or somebody's actual name. There's a couple of words that seem to be, well, to repeat themselves.
say, John Doe?
Well, let's see. What does it say, Arbiter? What are the words that are repeating itself?
One is honeycomb.
Huh. Honeycomb. Know anything about it?
And the other one is forest.
And a forest? I have no fucking clue what this
Alright.
is.
So now we gotta hire someone to read this to us.
Yeah. Wanna go back to the electric guy?
Yeah, maybe he'll read it to us.
Yeah, okay. You can navigate better than us, and he decoded it. But this time,
God.
let's just, go out cautiously. Someone might be looking at us.
Okay. Well, they're probably gonna search
Here's
your
a go.
room.
Yeah.
Did our room have a window?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Well, it's got like, if you know, one of those like basement windows, kind of. It's got one of those. It's not
Oh.
really big enough. You could send a drone through it, I guess, but it's small. Too small for a normal-sized person to get through.
Okay, I got an idea. John,
Yeah, what is it?
let's leave like we're leaving, and then like go around the block and come back, see if we can catch whoever breaks into our room.
Fair enough.
Does that sound like a good idea?
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Alright, we're gonna leave the room again and the building, but we're gonna like walk around the block and come back to see if we can catch
Wait,
whoever's...
hold on. Before we do that, the receptionist. Maybe she saw someone coming.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you wanna, we can do that
Alright.
now, or if you wanna ask before we go.
So the
What do you wanna do?
quote unquote motel is 3 buildings. There's like an office area for your reception, but it's pretty much open, so anyone can like pretty much walk and come and go as they please. Just like, So the door opens up to like the courtyard, or what was the courtyard at one point. Now there's only a couple of vehicles, well, a parking lot, I guess. That's the way to describe it. The door opens right up to that, so it's not like you get to walk through a lobby and there's guards and stuff. So it's
Yeah,
all
okay, now forget what I said. Let's just go in the back of the building.
Alright, you wanna do the go out, try to catch whoever it is idea?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna leave. I'm gonna try to look extra conspicuous. That's for leaving. Like looking around corners and stuff.
so
Yeah,
perception again for the 6th time or something. That's fine.
For the both of us, let's do this. Perception team, go.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Alright, that's so. I mean, it's 12's decent, but still not a natural 12. Alright. As you leave, once again, like I said, it's open. There are other groups of people as it is nighttime, or late afternoon, or after midnight. Wait, early morning? What's that? I don't know, whatever the fuck that is. The sun's not up yet. So there are a bunch of people out and about, as this is theoretically the day, nocturnal. There's groups of people. However, you don't really see anyone that catches your eye that seems out of place, as you guys are headed behind the building.
Yeah, but to the window.
There's no window.
You could. It's up pretty high. I mean, I guess it's kind of like I said. You know what air conditioners are used to be in, or usually in, and they're mounted on the wall. That's basically what's up there. There is no air conditioner though, so you can see into the building or into the room. However, somebody's gonna need a boost as it's out of your height.
Alright,
Okay. So like I could
how
pick him
tall
up
are you?
by his feet and throw him up there.
How tall are you?
Yeah.
I'm like 6'4".
I'm 6'2", okay, you can pick me.
You guys are some big guys. Jesus.
The only reason
I
I'm
have really
16
high
because I'm
strength
strong.
and I have really high strength and endurance, so I figured I had to be kind of tall.
I have fucking speed, strength, and endurance are high, so
All right. Arthur, give me a strength check. John, give me a speed
speed
check.
to balance myself. Speed, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You want a strength check from me, you said?
Yeah, just for fun, because you can definitely carry in. Yeah. All right. You don't have a problem assisting him. Like I said, it's up a little bit high enough, you know. So you give him a little boost or whatever, you're able to stabilize him. John, you don't have a problem as you look in to the room. Give me a perception check there, John.
What do I see?
All right. As you peer into your room, at first it appears, well, empty, as if there's nothing in it. You're almost about to decide that it's free and clear when something catches your eye. A green, well, it looks like a faint green light. You think that's curious, maybe it's some kind of a lightning bug. However, there was a second one. And you realize that what you're looking at is a set of eyes that are floating, seemingly without a body, as it catches your gaze and then quickly moves towards the door.
To the door, fast!
Okay, I'm gonna drop him and run to the door.
Fucking pull out my two fusion bullets and get ready for a fight.
We're doing just speed checks all around for this. Speed checks.
It checks everyone.
Mind you, you have to run around the fucking building to get back to the room.
Fuck, I'm slow.
No, that's fine, because...
Hey, 12.
Yeah, that was a good roll for me. Bad roll for you.
Yeah.
Alright, by the time you two sprint, we'll say you attempt to sprint around the building, you head back to your room, even if it's on the edge, or the end there. Hold on. We'll even say that, you know, it's on the end. But by the time you get there, all you see is the door shutting. You look around and can't see anyone other than the groups of people that were out there before.
Fucking glowing. They're fucking invisible. I saw glowing eyes.
You can both give me one more perception check. We're gonna just fucking call this game perception check.
So what did you do to the last game? All perception.
Perception. Fucking, there's just so much to see.
God damn it, I'm blind.
I mean, you're looking for a pair of glowing eyes. Who says they're even glowing? Not making it easy on you guys to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Come on, Arthur. You're the last hope. You're our last hope with the fucking perception. I believe in it.
Alright, let's go.
This is the last perception roll, I swear, of the game. Or this session.
Let's go.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. However, it's not good enough.
Damn it.
Guys, whatever was in the room seems to, well, have eluded you. Oh god, that's so great. Floating. The floating eyes are nowhere to be seen.
Alright, guess not. No, when it's gonna be the morning, we're going to sleep tonight. We're gonna have to eat. Could be like 10. Because whatever that was They were fucking invisible.
Alright, what are you doing?
Let's go. Let's go to the guy, the electric shotgun.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, let's just get this over with.
Alright, you guys head back to the data broker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. You enter the... I know it's a data broker, I just like thinking. You enter the shop. Looks pretty much the same as when you were there not too long ago. However, you don't see the data broker. At least not behind the counter. What do you guys do?
Call out like hello.
You get no reply.
We got people spying on us. Maybe they attacked the data broker. You want to go to the back area, see if we can find them?
Guns out.
What was that?
Guns out. Just in case.
Alright, I'll go without my weapon out. I'll head toward the back and see if I can find them.
Put a few of the blades out. Following you.
Alright, John, your revolver's out?
No fusion blades.
Oh, your fusion blades. Arthur, do you have any weapons out or no?
No, because I don't want him to freak out when he sees me if he's not, you know, indisposed.
Okay.
Mm.
You approach the back once again. It's not very wide. It's a little longer than it is wide. Behind the counter, there is definitely a door that leads to a back room. As you head there, however, well, it doesn't take you long to find him. As lying on the floor in a pool of blood is the data broker. Clearly dead. As
fuck.
you look around and see nothing else. However, yeah, he's fried. He's done. And I think maybe we'll leave the session right there. What do you think?
Sure, sounds good.
Good to know. Look,
Not to make you guys run around all the sandpit and stuff, but you know, perception rules.
I think you just need to call this game perception.
We're not doing that anymore. I mean, there was a lot to see. There's a lot of stuff that could have happened.
Yeah.
So
I was rolling.
I don't know. What do you think?
I was rolling 12,
What?
12s left and right. This can't be.
Were. We fucked.
Same.
All the
Yeah, like,
fucking, there were a couple of ones, but not like, yeah, 12s and this and that. I'm like, alright, that's fucking.
fucking
There were
the
some high
key,
rolls.
the key moments we get fucking 12s.
Mind you, trying to find, you know, well, it will all make sense. But I don't know. What do you think of the sessions so far? Man, like it?
Fun as hell.
Yeah.
Fucking, we're looking around for some kind of fucking glowing eyes ghosts. A drone following us, what more?
Got a shit ton of credits. Came back from the wasteland. Sold some desert worm, and now who knows? Got stealth drones and fucking optical camo and pit bosses. So
Well,
I don't know.
we have the drone now, so we own it. We own the drone now, so we can use it.
Can you? Poor data broker.
He did nothing wrong. He was just doing his job.
Oh, now you can get those credits back if they're still there.
The android did it.
Anyways,
It was the androids.
is that
Androids
obvious?
did it.
Is it that obvious?
They have good tech. They did it.
Now let's bring in the corporations. Oh boy.
Oh no, not the corporations again.
It's always the corpse, dude. No matter where you go in this world. Corporations and androids. God, it's nice not having androids. Anyways. Well, I hope you enjoyed this session.
By the time I come back as an android, let's go.
Yeah, right. Are you guys sure? God, it's like all the Inception stuff that players come back to like, wait, I died in that session? You did. No.
I want to
Just
be a
come back
mutant
and
if I
take it.
die.
Yeah, I think you said that, right? Because you were looking at those?
Yeah.
Because you can make some interesting builds, that's for sure. I don't know if like those abilities you can like take on as a human. I guess it would depend on like, if you take genetics or you get genetics, you can kind of mess with your genome and stuff. There's ways to do it. But
I don't really
Anyways, I
want to
figured,
touch
you
that kind of stuff.
I like playing like deeply flawed characters, so like even if it was a bad roll for the mutant, I'd still play it.
well, you didn't modify any of his.
Oh no.
I think I was like, you can if you want. Nope. You're like, I'm playing as is. That's what I rolled. So, which wasn't bad rolls actually, right? I don't think you're really low.
I only
on
have
much.
2 bad stats, which is my luck and speed.
Which didn't really play in that much. I feel like this session should have.
Perception was there. There was a lot of perception that counts.
There is a lot to see, like I said, but you're going up against stealth drones and like optical camera, and I'm like, fuck. Fucking a little bit of running around the sand pit, but there you go. Now you know the layout. Maybe I'll actually mark everything for you guys, so I don't have to be like, here's this, that.
Well, I
Should probably do that.
hold on, let me think. So, I know this right here, this is the motel.
Yep.
This is the diner. This is the garage. This is the bank. And those two, I don't know what they are, but I know this is the trailer.
All right, it's not that hard. It's only a couple things.
Yeah.
Going from, you guys still didn't eat, did you? You didn't hit the diner.
No, we didn't because we were followed by a drone. And after I
You
hacked
guys
it and
were all
fucked
over
up.
the place. I mean, you tried, but like I said, this is a fucking level 4 encryption, so.
Yeah. I got my brain wrong.
But yeah, there's a ton of stuff on there, but we'll play that out later.
Alright, well thanks for running.
Hey, thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Appreciate both of you.
Catch you guys next
Until
week.
next time.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. Bye.
Yeah.